Hola, mis amores. What you doing? Get in here. Okay, it's your girl Clementine from Big Empress Energy, sending you those beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. Mis amores, we are officially in Gemini season. Happy birthday to all of my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's your season, it's your time, okay? Personally, me, I'm a Gemini rising, all right? You already know. So I'm so happy that we're finally in this is really my season, okay? Taurus season is cute. Taurus season is cute. But talking about Gemini season just really hits different for a gal like me, a 12th house sun like me. Let me know how y'all watching, how y'all feeling, and where y'all watching from. Okay, we got Long Island in the building. We got Geminis in the building. Happy birthday, DR. What's up? What's popping? Okay, I hope we're all feeling very, very highly blessed and favored on this beautiful moon day. Okay, we're going to get into our week ahead horoscope, see what our angels, spirit guides, ancestors want us to know for this week ahead. This is a major week in the cosmos because not only are we in Gemini season, we are also having a full moon in Sagittarius on Thursday, May 23rd. I already did all signs horoscopes for that. So definitely tap in, check your sun, your moon, your rising. That's on Instagram and YouTube. Okay. Then we also doing our Lady Luck Reiki on Thursday. Okay, Lady Luck for luck, bountiful, beautiful, bountiful blessings, optimism, faith, benevolence, grace, divine wisdom. Okay, so if you're interested in this, we're going to be going live the night of the full moon at 9 p.m. Eastern on a private YouTube stream. We're going to start with our sound bowls. We're going to get into our reading, some on-screen energy healing, and the next I'll post a Reiki report and share the candle magical reel with y'all. Okay. So if you're interested in that, secure spot on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. Okay. And yes, I think that's it. This is a big week. We also have Venus making a conjunction with Jupiter the same day as that full moon. Now, when we think about these planets, Venus is this planet that is about our love and our relationships and our values. Okay, and your social circles. And then we have Jupiter, and Jupiter and Venus coming together is very sweet. It is at the last degree of Taurus. It's at 29 degrees of Taurus, which is the last degree right before it's going to switch into Gemini next week. So, with that energy, we are getting some sort of like, it could be wisdom, luck, all right? Some sort of like good feeling and optimism too. I really feel like we should use this energy to be pouring our love into ourselves and what loves you back, okay? And to what loves you back. Because you could be pouring into a dead plant, okay? Something that is just not ever going to come back. So if it's not reciprocated, you're going to have to take your energy back, okay? Take your mother effing energy back. That's really what it's giving. This week is also having some intensity because Pluto is activated. The sun is trining Pluto this week. And what this could mean is it's bringing up also ways in which maybe you've gaslit yourself or people have gaslit you with Pluto energy. It's really about control, domination, manipulation. All right. So we're going to be seeing, how we can use our power for better, how we can also maybe be interested in paying attention to the details and doing our own research on a situation and digging deeper. Pluto is about the underworld, okay? Now, for some people, they could also be feeling really extreme emotions going back and forth because we are in a mutable season. Things are going to change a lot in Gemini season. Change, 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 and chaos, right? Gemini is mutable air. So when it's mutable, it's all about being flexible, being adaptable, and something shifting in the air. So it's like the season is shifting, you're shifting, something internally is shifting, right? And it's with air. Air is our communication, our mental capacity, the way that we talk, the way that we communicate, the way that we see things. So we could also be having changes in that, our perspective. Like you could have go into Gemini season thinking one way, by the time it's over, you're thinking about it a completely different way. That is the beauty of Gemini season. It's also a season that can you know, it's ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the trickster in astrology. All right. So we could be seeing how people have been tricking us, or we've been tricking ourselves into seeing something that was never, ever really there. All right. That's another thing that's happening with Gemini season. Okay. But yes, the big day this week is going to be Thursday. I wonder how your weekend was when we had lots of surprises and shifts happening. We had Jupiter and Uranus. We had also, no, it was Venus and Uranus, and the Sun and Jupiter came together. So it could have been a lucky weekend, could have been a blessed weekend, could have been a much deserved type of weekend. Another thing is that on Saturn Day, May 25th, Jupiter is leaving Taurus, where it's been for a year, and it will be moving into Gemini. Now, Jupiter is always going to be bringing blessings, but Jupiter's home is in Sagittarius. The opposite side of Sagittarius is Gemini. So Jupiter doesn't do as good sometimes in Gemini. It can't work to its complete functionality. I do feel like Jupiter in Gemini is going to be having people interested in many different things. Okay. You could be finding out you have new hobbies, you have hobbies, you have new different talents you haven't tapped into. Two, some people are going to be wanting to go back to school or learn and study something, or maybe even assert the role as a teacher, as a mentor as well. But if you have Gemini placements, Jupiter should be coming in there on Saturday, and it's going to be communicating with whatever planets you have in Gemini. Okay, so it's going to be bringing in some optimism. It's going to be bringing in some blessings, some divine wisdom. That's what Jupiter does. Now, the only thing about Jupiter is that it can go overboard. It can be extreme. You know, too much of a good thing. You know, too much of anything can be a bad thing. So Jupiter also wants to teach us about moderation, about patience, about preserving our energy, okay? Not overdoing or indulging in certain things. Jupiter can go overboard. So we need to also have patience with the way we communicate, patience with the way that we think, and also Jupiter can be a know-it-all. So with Jupiter and Gemini, we're being challenged to not think we know it all, but also see different sides of a situation and be enlightened by those different perspectives and that wisdom. Okay. It's a lot going on. All right. This weekend, we also going to have Venus making a trine to Pluto. And so if you have a positive relationship, this can indicate that there's going to be some breakthrough of transformation where you guys are feeling maybe more connected and more obsessed with each other than ever before. But as well, if you've been in a toxic relationship, toxic patterns can start to show up so that you can work on them, taking accountability for yourself. Okay, doing that reflection, making sure it's not a projection, because that's Gemini energy too. It's a sign of the twins, right? So, and it's really about communicating. It's really about how are we connecting with each other? How are we adding to each other's lives? What can we take away from the equation as well? All right. But that is basically the astrology. I already did our all signs horoscopes last week. So if you missed it, it's on Instagram and really YouTube. I will watch it on YouTube because there was like really bad connection that day. So if you go to youtube.com/@BigEmpressEnergy, you will see it. Okay, what's good, everybody? How y'all feeling? Yes, I got my nails did in a Gemini energy. I wanted something very colorful. Okay, I wanted something very, very colorful. I'm on YouTube and Instagram. That's why I'm looking at different cameras. Okay. But yes, you guys, Gemini season. Happy birthday to all of my gems. It's so wild. I have like an astrology tapestry thing on my desk, and I'm looking right now at Gemini. Gemini. Okay, so let's get into this reading, honey. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What do we need to know? Yes, I'm a queen of diamonds, baby. You're a queen of spades, both with Gemini moons. I love that. Yes, queen of diamonds in the building. You already know what time it is. Big Empress energy, not the little one, hun. I'm getting a lot of energy that is orange. It's giving sacral chakra. It's giving the winds of change. It's giving chaotic winds of change. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What is going on? I feel like people are tapping in with also not only the flow, okay, not only a flow of a situation, 7 of Wands, but it's like some people have been fighting the flow. Not the Gemini card for our first Gemini live, our first live during Gemini season. We got the Lovers card. This is Gemini in the tarot. The Lovers card coming in as a challenge. It is reversed. So we could be feeling like we need to make a decision and people are on edge. They are on guard. We have the 7 of Wands. This is like someone on the attack, someone on the defense, someone trying to do too much. The Lovers card, this can be showing that we're having to make a decision that is going to be maybe teaching us. Some of you guys, it could be a tough love lesson, or a tough lesson around love. Now, love is not only romantic. We can have platonic love. We can have familial love. We can have self-love, right? Maybe some of you guys have been fighting off your own ability to love yourself. We have the 4 of Swords going on here saying we need a break, baby. We is tired. Yes, 9 of Cups, reverse. Okay, so some good-ish coming through. Judgment. I feel like this decision that you're making is coming from your higher self, okay? And it's about taking the higher road. It's about taking the higher road and also protecting your aura, protecting your energy. We have the 4 of Swords. Could show that you have been a little bit too burnt out, perhaps taking things a little too seriously. 10 of Swords reversed. This is a martyr energy, okay? It's like you're making a situation bigger than it needs to be. You're blowing something out of proportion. Now, this could be in your relationships, the Lovers, okay? Some of you guys, this is in a dynamic with an authority figure, a boss, a teacher, a parent, okay, a partner, that there could be some quarrels around this. And Spirit is saying here with this 4 of Swords, you need to take a break. You've been taking on too much, okay? And in this break and in this like meditative space, listening to sound bowls, you know, moving your body, having some tapping in within basically is going to be giving you and higher calling. We have aha moments coming up. We have the Judgment card. So we're making our judgments, okay? 11-11, yes. 11-11, make a wish, I love you. The Judgment card. Honey, when we have the Judgment card, we might be needing to make some tough choices. And some of you guys have been feeling very judged, okay, too, with the Judgment card. Or if you are the person, you could have been judging someone too harshly, okay, being a little bit too critical. All right, the Judgment card. This is saying like grace and space. You know, with the Judgment card, we can have our opinions, but it's like unless your slate is clean, okay, unless you never done nothing at all, you shouldn't be casting no stones. Okay, shout out to Jesus. Shout on Jesus' word, on Jesus, on his mama. Okay, because with the Judgment card, we could be feeling like people could be a little bit too critical or harsh on you, or you're doing it to somebody else. Some of you guys, this could be an internal thing with all these reversals, that you are being too harsh on yourself. You've been like feeling like you should be doing more, or you should be farther than where you are right now, or you could be feeling like you're like there's only a certain ceiling that you can reach, that you can get to. And it's like you're trying to break this ceiling. You're trying to go on to new levels, right? But a part of you could be keeping you stuck where you are because of this like 7 of Wands energy, okay? It's almost like you could be stopping yourself because of the way that you're thinking about a situation, okay? Stopping yourself because there could be some tough choices that you need to make, okay? We also have the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups, okay? Now, when I see the 9 of Pentacles, it's really about gratitude. It's really about, you know, the 9 of Pentacles, okay? The 9 of Pentacles is about gratitude. It's also about adjusting your attitude to the point where you realize that like you're good in your own company and you do not need another person's approval to say, yes, you're doing good. It's nice to hear, you know, it's nice to have your flowers and to smell them, but you do not need to rely on them. I feel like 9 of Pentacles always like, you know, when you're with yourself, you're never in bad company. Okay, when you're with yourself, you're never in bad company with this energy. It's like, maybe some of you guys are being called to walk away from situations, from relationships or dynamics, power control dynamics, manipulation, or codependency that has not been serving you, especially if you've been feeling like you're under the microscope, okay? And someone needs a looking glass, aka a mirror, to see that there are projecting certain things onto you that may not actually be accurate, historically accurate to who you are as a person. Okay. 8 of Cups is saying that we're needing to make a decision to walk away from something that is no longer sustaining us. And by us giving that up, okay, by us giving that up, we're actually going to be getting everything that we need, everything that we require. Okay, honey, I'm getting chills. I am getting chills, okay? The way that these cards are speaking to me, okay? You walk away, 8 of Cups, you're willing to transform. You see that this situation is no longer resonating. It's not hitting. It's not worth your time, your energy, your attention. It is emotionally not serving you. It is emotionally not fulfilling you. You're done with it. Okay, you're walking away from it. You're trying to see what else is out there. And in that way of this 8 of Cups, leaving behind those 8 of Cups, you get the 9 of Cups. Okay, you get a wish fulfilled. You get a wish granted. Now it might be delayed. It might take some time. It might look like divine intervention, where when you're in the middle of it, you're like, WTF, why is this happening? Okay, what was the reason? But you couldn't see it, right? Because you could be taking things too personally. And also what's so important to remember, okay, when we also have all this combination with the Judgment card and the 10 of Swords, it's like sometimes situations are being removed because God hears what you don't. God sees what you don't, okay? So you could be seeing things from your 2 eyes, thinking everything is sweet, and God is on the other side knowing, okay, this situation, you're outgrowing it. This situation is no longer going to be on your vibration, okay? It's no longer going to be equally yoked to you. So it's like, you know what? Even though it could hurt, it could feel like a betrayal, it could feel like a backstab, okay? A backstab. It's all going to be working out for you. Okay. Yes, baby. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. 10 of Swords. Now, we also have the 8 of Swords coming in here. Lots of swords. Swords are air, and we are in air season. We're in Gemini season. Okay. So we're getting a lot of air. We're getting a lot of thoughts. It could be very overwhelming. Okay. But I feel like with the 8 of Swords, sometimes we could be also the own culprit, where we are acting against our own self-interest, and this is causing more self-harm than self-good. So some of you guys are getting some sort of divine intervention showing you ways in which you have maybe held yourself back or kept yourself playing small when you were meant to play in the big leagues. You were meant to do better. Okay, do better by you and do better by the people around you. And letting go of that, of these confinements, of these restrictions, of these, perhaps some of you guys, it could be addictions. Some people could be addicted to drama. Okay. The Lovers card and the Judgment, we're making a decision to make a change. Now, this could be an internal change. This could be why we got that sacral chakra energy. We're in mutable air. So some internal change that you are making. And because of that, you're going to be showing up it to life with a new aura, with new dynamics, with new lens, new perspective coming in. Okay. Now, some of you guys here also are fighting battles that are not worth it. Okay. You could be fighting battles that will be like, you're fighting the battle, okay? But spirit and your ancestors and your angels are the ones who are really putting in the work. And it's like, so for that, you can relax, okay? You can relax. You do not need to be on the defensive. You do not need to, have a loud bark, okay? Because spirit is going to be the one doing a biting, okay? Judgment card. The Guru card, all right? Yo, and I also feel this energy of like whatever was shown, whatever was illuminated, whatever awakenings you had in Taurus season, you're going to need to implement that energy in Gemini season. You're going to need to show and tell what you learned from it. Okay. What you learned from it. And some of you guys with this 9 energy, it's to isolate, to protect yourself. Some of you guys could be feeling into a loner era or more of a hermit type energy where your circle could be getting smaller, because 9 is really about isolation. 9 is about reflection. Okay. Too. So we could be reflecting a lot. Some of you guys reflecting on other people's projections. Okay. and judgments as well. Okay, honey bunny. Oh, Gemini season coming in with those gems. Okay, Gemini season is for dropping gems. Love it. Okay, now my favorite thing about Gemini energy is that, you know, it's really about doing things for the plot, okay? Doing things for excitement, doing things for entertainment, okay? And it's really, we're in a big collective awakening, upgrade, activation, whatever you want to call it, on your throat chakra, on the words that you say. The words that you say have meaning. Your tone has meaning, okay? Your word choice has meaning, your eyes, your body language, all of those things. That's what Gemini always known to use their hands when they talk, okay? 2. So it's all of that. It's not just what you say, but how you say it. It's not, and yo, how, okay, since we entered Gemini season, I've been talking about projections, okay? So AKA since this morning, okay? And we got mask, okay? And literally on this card, it says projection, persona. Someone could be wearing a mask. The mask is coming out, okay? Yo, you cannot make these cards up, yo. You cannot make these cards up, honey. Like, it's actually crazy, okay? Someone's making a commitment, okay, to transform, or you're making a commitment to mature, to be wiser, to go about things in a more from a heightened perspective, okay? We have ring and wine, okay? Maybe some of you guys have been getting some jewelry. Are you buying jewelry? You're going to be getting it in the mail soon. You're making a commitment to change and develop and get better with time. It's not about perfection, but progress. We also have snowflake, which is about perfection, right? And something being unique. And I feel like this energy coming through of like, we are snowflakes. We are delicate. We're detailed. There's a lot to us, and we are unique in that sense. Okay. Some of you guys are taking time to commit to a unique talent, gift, skill that you have and perfecting that. Okay. With practice. Some of you guys are going to be paying attention to the details of something that's been going on for a long time. Now we have mask and woman and sun. And the sun, it says ego. Okay. Vitality. Pride. There could be a woman with a lot of ego and pride, okay, who was wearing a mask, putting on a show, hiding some part of themselves, okay? And it could have been very deceptive because of jealousy. We have snake. These are the words on the card, okay? So I want you to know these are the words on the cards that I pulled, okay? So it literally says deception, jealousy, betrayal, backstab, toxic, silent treatment, counterproductive. Now, this is echoing that 10 of swords we had. Okay. And it's saying here, woman. There could be a woman here who's been wearing a mask and you feeling a little bit betrayed. Okay. As well, backstab. It was because they were jealous. Okay. Then we have crossroad. This is about making a decision. This is echoing the lover's card tarot that we got. Okay, making a decision. Some of you guys are going on a road trip. You're weighing out the options. You could be making a pro and cons list. 222. I love it. Pro and cons list. And you just want to keep it fair. Okay, we have lion and compass. Needing to follow your own true north, make a plan and explore. Some of you guys here are overcoming some difficulties. It could be with this woman or because of a decision that you needed to make. Maybe some of you guys here could be the ones coming across looking fake, okay? As well. Ciao. Okay, but we have sun. So the sun is really about shining your light, okay? Shining your light. Leaning on reason and logic and not just intuition and hunches, okay? Because it's like, yes, we need to use both. We can't just go off of what your intuition is telling you. You have to also see what is reality telling you, okay? What are the things that you have actually experienced telling you? What is the logical, reasonable way of dealing with the situation, baby? The Lulu is not always the Salulu. The Lulu is not always a Salulu. The Delulu can leave you isolated. We got divine union. Ooh, divine union, Two of Cups, heart. This could be a good love season for people meeting divine partners, divine friends, divine business connections in this week. We also have Virgo. Virgo is another mutable energy, mutable card. It's about organizing yourself and taking on certain responsibilities, structuring your life for that. And then we have cord cutting. So let me tell you right now, too, full moons are always a time to release, always a time to let go. All right. So around this full moon in Sagittarius, you could be letting go of certain beliefs. Okay, cutting cords with certain perspectives that have been holding you up, certain paradigms, certain timelines, maybe from your childhood or from your recent past, and cutting cords with it. Cutting cords from things that are draining, cutting cords from things that are not soul centered, that are heartless or unbalanced. The full moon is a good time to cut those cords because it's all about releasing and letting go. And the bottom of the deck is wish fulfilled. And this echoes our 9 of Cups. Okay, so there is something that we need to cut out of our life, but ultimately we'll be bringing you more wishes fulfilled. It will be literally divinely orchestrated. And you're going to be getting what it is that you need. And sometimes that is not what you want, but again, it is what you need. Wishes fulfilled. If you feel me on that, comment, okay? Comment a sparkle emoji. Okay, it's giving wish fulfilled. If you're claiming your wish is being fulfilled, give me a sparkly emoji. Now we're going to see what's the tea because we're getting messy because it's Gemini season. So we got to get a little messy, okay? We got to get a little messy in Gemini season. Okay, the sparkles. Okay, wish fulfilled. Come through. Come through. Yes, I'm here for it. I feel like we're going to be getting some good news by the end of this week, honey. Okay, Saturday. I really feel like it's going to be good news. Someone is looking you up. Okay, you could be getting discovered in this week. All right, someone's finding you perhaps on social media, getting some interesting DMs. Okay, someone's looking you up. They're doing your research on you. Now, we have been getting a lot about people lurking on your pages. This could also be echoing that energy. For the past couple of weeks, we've been seeing that. Researching you, studying you, getting info on you. People are getting info on you. We have moving. So some people are moving. Maybe you're putting certain things in storage, getting certain things out of storage, looking for a new home, maybe moving like different jobs, different businesses. And you could be feeling like you've been wasting time. Wasting time. What's interesting is this card says no changes, and this week is about changes. So it's like you could be getting a lot of awakenings and realizations about the things you need to change and seeing that you could have been wasting time feeling stuck in a situation that's like a hamster wheel. Okay. And I feel like a confirmation that we could be seeing is clocks. Okay, clocks, watches, getting new watches, something like this. Another thing is like, okay, you know, let's say the power goes out and like your stove oven clock resets. That's another sign. Okay, that could be another sign from spirit that you've been wasting time on something. You haven't been making those changes that you need to make. You need to make those decisions. Now we also have crying over you. Crying over you. Okay, so if you've been feeling like there is a situation with someone or you've been crying over somebody else, okay, crying over you, sad, hurt, upset, someone is in their feelings. It could have been that mask, it could have been that snake. Okay, we also have girl fight at the bottom of the deck. This could be girls fighting and crying as well about the situation. But I feel like people could be hurt. They could be in their feelings. We have arguments, physical fight, at war, competing. This is a competition because of jealousy, but it's like focus on your own lane. Okay, focus on your own lane. Stop looking over and seeing what other people got going on. Because unless you're going to take on their childhood trauma, their abuse, their worries, their anger, their anxiety, their losses, you cannot have their wins. You cannot have their life. You cannot have their home, their family, their love. You cannot. Their accomplishments. It goes both ways. We have creativity. You could be feeling like someone's copying you. Okay, copying you. You're like, WTF? Did you just want to copy and paste my whole personality? It's weird. Creativity steals your idea, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. This is what we're releasing, these energy vampires. Okay, we're releasing these energy vampires, these creativity thieves. Okay, This is ghetto. Okay. This is some stank ass energy. This is our collective reading. I did the reading for the signs already last week. It's on YouTube and Instagram, so definitely check that out after this. I would check it out on YouTube, youtube.com/@BigEmpressEnergy. You're going to get your horoscopes, check your sun, your moon, your rising. Timestamps are in the description box. We got 2020, yo, and I feel like this is such a sign about Gemini season. We're going to be seeing things clearly as they are. Because when I'm saying 2020, I'm getting 2020 vision. 2020 vision. Some of you guys could be looking back to the year 2022. This says compassion, okay? Compassion over competition. That's what energy is about. Compassion over competition. Mercy. That's what Clementine means, by the way. Clementine means mercy. It means merciful. Diplomacy, potential service, recovery, adaptability, renewal. So some people could be recovering, okay, maybe from a fight, recovering, from if you've injured yourself or something has happened to you, you got hurt in some way. Adaptability is the theme of Gemini season. Changes, honey, and renewal. And in this way, we will be feeling renewed and refreshed. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they can benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. I love that. And I heard a crack, like a creak, not a crack. I heard a creak. So I could be confirmation. It also could be that my house is haunted. Hey. Yes, breaking out the cycle from 2020. Okay, you know what Clementine means. All right. So I'm pulling some cards to see how we can care for ourselves because Gemini season can kick up our nerves, nervous exhaustion. Literally, as I said, nervous exhaustion, we got rest. We got rest. We got the Four of Swords. We need to rest. If you do not choose a day to rest, your body will choose it for you. Okay, if you do not choose a day to rest, your body will choose it for you. Going to bed early. Okay, going to bed early. Maybe some of you guys are trying to wake up early. So you want to go to bed early. You want to be in that 5 a.m. club. Okay, we got nourish your temple, staying hydrated, drinking your herbal teas, taking your probiotics, taking your vitamins. Okay, making sure you're eating whole, real, natural, organic food. Cooking your meals. Cooking your food, spreading love. We got make a vision board and make an altar. Some people could be making a new vision board for themselves or a list of affirmations and putting it on your altar and then praying, in the morning and at night at your altar and repeating those affirmations or imprinting those vision boards and your dreams and goals into your subconscious. Yes, 5 a.m. club. Okay. You haven't been able to sleep. Maybe you need to take a nap if you can. Maybe you need to take some melatonin, but I heard the melatonin is not hitting anymore. Mugwort is really, really good for sleep as well. Mugwort tea or a mugwort tincture, that will knock you out. We have create art, and we had another card about creativity. So Jupiter and Gemini can be sparking our creative ideas as well. Making art, maybe you're doing like a paint and sip. THC. Yeah, that too. Maybe you're doing like a paint and sip or you're creating art, at your crib, making art, buying art, all those beautiful things. Okay. So that was our week ahead horoscope. I felt like the message was very, very concise and clear. I hope it was nourishing to you. If it resonated, please comment, share the video, like, subscribe, all the things. Check your all signs horoscopes. It's on youtube.com/@BigEmpressEnergy. Timestamps are in the description box. Check your sun, your moon, your rising. And I can't wait to see y'all for our Lady Luck Reiki happening on Thursday. Reiki is a distance Japanese energy healing system that can clear our chakras, send us in with some good energy, help our spirit relax. And we're focusing on optimism and blessings and miracles and faith and wisdom, all these beautiful Jupiter things. Okay, my loves. This is a very, very exciting time. All right. So use it for your advantage, for your own evolution, for your own growth. Okay. Doing your research on situations and topics, digging deeper than below than surface level. Okay. And I feel like people are going to really want to write more, express themselves. Maybe you're starting a podcast, you're starting a blog, whatever, you're getting a new journal, you're getting new pens, okay? You're getting a little writer's nook. So you can just like get all these emotions and feelings out of yourself. Gemini season is not the most emotional season. It's more of a detached in your own head season. So I'm sure there's a lot of downloads and awakenings that we can get just by being quiet and reflective during this season. Okay. Yeah, I'm sending you so much love and blessings, and we will talk later. Bye. Adios. I love that. You love the third eye oil. It's literally the mugwort in there. It's so good for sleep. Bye.